over the wicket, and that's 4. Opening the face, Jordan Cox gets a little bit of width to work with and has slashed that one away in the gap. Just a bit of cloud blocking the sun for the moment, as that's a lovely shot down the ground. And best shot of the morning so far. Benko just over pitching. Jordan Cox got the elbow up.
Bowls to Critchley, who hits this powerfully back, and that I think is going to race away for 4. Nice straight drive from Critchley. From Cox, I should say. White bowls to him. Oh, yeah, he's out, he's bowled, he's played on. I said to the previous ball he'd nearly played it on. Just went past leg stump. And this time it's gone into leg stump.
And Jack White still has his on as well. Floppy hat count, 3 wicket. George Hill, second delivery to Jordan Cox, has got the nick, and Johnny Bairstow takes the catch.
276 for 5 for Essex, and George Hill to continue. And he's caught. Backward of point. Shafiq takes the catch. George Hill with another wicket. It was a wafty shot.
This next delivery's played leg side and it's flicked, in fact, off his pads down leg side, and that's going to go down to the boundary for 4 more runs, 4 more valuable runs there.
It's the start of a new over, and that's 4 runs. That'll help Essex's cause a little bit as Pepper gives this some real hammer.
Slightly Essex, 290 for 6. Short ball pulled away. Aerially, George Hill will chase after this, but I think the ball's going to win the race. And Noah Thane, singing his praises, picks up the first boundary of his innings.
And we've all gone for flowery and checked things.
Here's Revisin bowls, and this ball is heaved away by Pepper, and that's going to stay hit as it crosses the mid-wicket boundary.
Is the man who is just off at the moment as Thane pushes with an open face through the covers there. James Wharton is no slouch in the field, but couldn't get down for that as it flicks off the boundary rope. First class cricket, she says. Short ball pulled, not far from the hands of Abdullah Shafiq at mid-wicket. Thane gets it away for a boundary.
Sutherland, the previous over from that end, was a little bit expensive.
Is reverse swept by Noah Thane first up, and concedes 4 down to the suits in the marquee out in that last over before lunch. Here's Bess. Short ball pulled by Thane, nicely executed. Skips off the rope, and a spectator who was Johnny on the spot.
And he will bowl this first ball, brand new over, and he comes in and bowls, and that's flicked, and has it gone through to the wicket keeper? I think it has, and he is out. Another wicket there, the wicket of Michael Pepper.
Taking the plaudits with the ball as a sweep from Thane. I didn't really find that he got the full face of the bat on that, but it still squirts down to fine leg, and for 4 runs. Bess in. And that one's pulled. Short delivery that will race past Jack White and over the long leg boundary for 4 more runs. The teams with the most wins.
White first ball, new over, no. In fact, it's I was going to say no run, quite the opposite of no run. It's 4 runs.
Hopefully following the stream or listening online via the BBC Sport website and app. Now this one is running towards the boundary. It will be another 4 runs. Don Best to continue from the City end.
Get out to a spinner himself, would he?
He's down the pitch. He's given that everything. And that has flown over the boundary rope. Now, my instinct was 6 runs. Almost like a guinea pig. And that one's ripped through, and it's caught at first slip. Brilliant catch from Adam Lyth to dismiss Simon Harmer. There's a man out on the deep backward point boundary as well, as that one swept firmly by Thane, and I think he may have picked the gap beautifully. He has as well. Subfielder Jordan Thompson coming round. Abdullah Shafiq as well.
Warwickshire v Hampshire.
That's right. That's a big shot from the new man, and it's taken in the deep. Well, we're there singing the praises of his innings a couple of years ago at Headingley with some big shots finding the boundary edge.
Code will bowl to him again, and he's got it. He's played this ball away into a gap in the onside. Deep mid-on fields, but not before the run has safely been taken. And one of the things I've liked about the crowd here, it's splendid out crowd at the end of this over, as Code comes in, bowls to Khalil. Oh, he's bowled him. So Bess won't continue after all. 368 all out.
Just like you would most pitches, but if he over pitches Shane Snater, he will go for runs, and there you go, right on cue. Full, wide of off stump, and Adam Lyth, when only a handful of bowlers in the county system will ever play for an England Test team.
And this is going to produce 4 runs here as Bean comes down late on the ball outside off.
And makes his way in again then, round the wicket, full, and helped on its way down to fine leg by Adam Lyth. There is a man in place at fine leg, but he's not going to get there. Khalil Ahmed. Yeah, an exact figure today would be good. Short ball pulled, nicely pulled as well by Finlay Bean for 4. To get to his height, Jamie, as Thane is in. Short ball pulled again, lovely shot once again by Finlay Bean, and that's a reward for frustrating Thane in again. Punched.
Lovely.
A beautiful shot by Finlay Bean, as Jamie called it. Top of the bounce on his tiptoes.
And she drinks so much coffee. It's actually scary how much she drinks.
Thane in for the next delivery, and this one beautifully played,
Shot.
in fact, by Lyth through the offside. And, first ball of a brand new over, and this is pulled beautifully by Adam Lyth off the bowling of Walter. And Jamie mentioned this in the last over, didn't he? And bowls this next delivery, and this is actually cut square towards the boundary. In fact, it reaches the boundary. 4 more runs there to Lyth.
Well, this is 4th over. It's another defensive shot which has been completed. 4th over for Harmer Dunn. He is none for 3.
Look at the number of supporters on a ghastly wet day who stay there until the very last chance that there could be any play.
Short ball from Ahmed, and there's the tucked up knee from Adam Lyth, and there you go. Just enjoy it, folks. All the best from Paul, as Adam Lyth, again, just a lovely, fluent lean on that delivery.
As Snater's in bowls, and that might be a strangle, and that is the end of Finlay Bean out of nowhere. Snater, probably his worst ball. Here comes Snater, bowls, and a little bit away from the body this time, but a wonderful shot nonetheless. Square drive, 4 runs, as the applause will tell you. And again, this is very pleasantly driven, and that's going to take some stopping, and it won't be stopped. A lovely straight to off drive, and inside the fielder, outside the bowler.
And there's no bigger name than Jordan Thompson, the man that makes things happen, for Jamie to talk to on the broadcast, as James Wharton opens the face and runs it down through 3rd man for 4. And again, lovely shot by James Wharton, just opened the face and drives that away through the covers for 4. 98 for 1, he's on to 8. And we've got to ask you about you. Yeah. Ahmed. Oh, now then, Adam Lyth. A rare false shot in this innings. The ball was travelling top edge.
Warm, innit? Yeah. Warm. That breeze is nice. Snater in full length delivery. That's driven wonderfully by Wharton through the covers. There's a chase on, but the ball will win that race. 4 more runs to his total. Played that shot nicely in the opening stages of his innings.
Gives himself a chance and scores off anything that's particularly loose.
Wharton down the track and straight to the man at mid-on. Comfortable catch. Wharton looking to be aggressive, and it's that man Harmer who's got the wicket of James Wharton.
Double whammy.
Snater coming around to the left-handed Lyth, and that one's flicked through fine leg and away for 4 more runs to his total. Adam Lyth moving on to 57. Snater coming around to Lyth, who's driving through the covers, and he plays that shot beautifully. 4 more runs to his score. Did he get it right? Harmer to continue. Shafiq down the ground, and he clears the man at mid-on, and he's off the mark in the colours of Yorkshire. 4 runs.
Neither got Porter nor Cook. Thane bowls well down leg side, and it's another strangle. Goodness me, the 3rd of the day. They say things going through. Yes, well, it's certainly true of strangles. Pepper himself was guilty before. Faces Thane. And he too, there's going to be 4 somethings here. We're just waiting for the signal.
Yeah, well, the British and Irish Lions are on tour down in Australia, and when he finishes his cricket career, he might end up with a job in the line-out as Lyth pats the final ball of the day back. So at 6:32 on day 2, 143 for 3 will be the close of play score.